Welcome to episode 8 of the We Don't Judge podcast. Look at this growth. Make sure to like, subscribe,
follow,
hit
turn
the
your
buttons and
notifications
shit.
on.
Yeah, right here. And I'm trying to do that at the end.
Eventually, we're gonna tell y'all the names of these pages.
Oh yeah,
Instagram, Instagram is We Don't Judge _podcast. It's still getting set up.
YouTube is still YouTube is We Don't Judge, and one day I'm gonna figure out how to untangle the old podcast audio and the new podcast audio. Yeah. I should do that so we can grow. How have you been, sweetie?
I've been good. This week was a lot. It felt like a whole week full of Mondays.
Spring break kicking your ass too?
Not even that. It was a real busy week. Went to the rodeo Tuesday. So I think since Tuesday, I haven't gone to bed before 2 a.m. and still waking up at like 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Oh, no, we getting up there, though. We need to go to sleep.
I know.
We need our sleep. But how was the Drake show?
Why are you calling it the Drake show?
That's what everybody else calling it.
It was other people there. Drake, he did his thing. It was good. The whole concert was amazing, though. Like, I'm the type, like, I can skip a couple songs. I'm going to sit down and let other people get their life.
Mm-hmm.
I barely sat down the whole show.
Like, when it was first announced that it was just, like, Bun B and bringing everybody, I was like, ooh, I kind of want to go, but who's all going to be there? And I more or less hate. I missed the one he did last year. It was like Erykah Badu.
And see, that's the one I missed. So this was year 3 of Bun B's takeover. So we went the first year, missed last year, and went this year. What we did this year is, and what we're going to start doing every year, is we bought our tickets in January before they started announcing. Because every time they added a new person,
the prices
went up.
Oh,
so we got our tickets, 2 tickets in like the 300s section for like less than $100.
Oh, that's real good.
So that's I'm gonna give y'all my tip here in the beginning. If you go into the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, buy your tickets as soon as they go on sale. Buy more tickets than you need, because I also had a homegirl who sold 2 extra tickets she had the day before for $1,200 a piece.
Yeah, somebody was telling me, it was like after they announced Drake or whatever, they selling for like Beyonce prices.
Yeah,
I was like, ooh.
way up. So yeah.
And so, Beyonce has this country album coming out, right?
Mm-hmm.
That I'm looking forward to. And like a part of me hopes she does the rodeo next year. Like, no, don't shake your head. No,
it's not. She's just not gonna do it.
I think she will. But I think if she does the rodeo, it'll be like a couple years ago when like Garth Brooks did it. Mm-hmm. Like they gave Garth Brooks the beginning, and then they gave Garth Brooks like his own day. It wasn't like the way they normally do the actual rodeo with the horses and bulls and shit.
Yeah.
When Garth Brooks did like his own day, it was just him. That was it. Mm-hmm. The concert was the whole thing. So like the whole 2 or 3 hours, I don't remember how long you in there doing the thing for. Mm-hmm. It's just it was just Garth Brooks, and I have a feeling it'll do some stuff like that. But I don't know. It will be a charity thing for real, because I don't think the rodeo's gonna pay her what
they not.
They
won't.
I don't. Well, it's not the fact that like she's not worth the money or whatever, but I don't think they can afford to.
That part, and maybe they can, maybe they can't. I don't know, but I just don't think she's gonna do it. And that's why I'm like, even if I don't all the way like the new songs, which I've only really listened to 2 of them because that's what they always playing on the radio. I fuck with her. Like, I support her doing it because she's at the point in her career where she's like, she didn't do it because she felt like she needed to prove anything.
That
or
nigga
she
bored.
wanted
She ain't
to,
got shit else to do.
like she just has the freedom to be able to experiment with her music and tap into some stuff and just be able to say I did it.
Yeah.
Who was it? It was another somebody who did something like that. It was a dude, a male artist who did something like that, and he was just like, I just wanted to be able to say that I did it.
I don't know. I do know, because of Beyonce doing country, it's a lot of other black country people like we find out about.
Who been there, but
who been doing it. Shit, it's this light skinned girl thing. It was like Tanner Adele, and it's this black girl that is riding a bull to like Tanner Adele's song, whatever, right? This baby is doing art on that bull, like she's like, I'll show it to you. I can't even describe it, but shout. No.
No, this is grown.
No. This woman's grown, and she's riding this mechanical bull, and that baby is doing a thing. Sexy dark skinned self. She in fucking Baltimore doing that shit. Like, that is crazy. But anywho, that ain't the point. What aroused you this week?
I'm gonna be real with you. Nothing. Work was whooping my ass. Being social this week, like my social battery was drained. I had sex this week. I had amazing sex this week, but I don't.
That's dope.
It wasn't like a inspired, other than the fact that I wanted intimacy with my partner.
Okay. I was listening to this video popped up on my IG, right? And it was something about men. And it was talking about men in the way that they not only need to go to therapy, hey, you niggas go to fucking therapy, oh my God. But they need more intimate friends. And they need to be friends with more women. And the reason why a lot of men have, one reason why like a lot of men are just going out just trying to like have a bunch of sex or think that being intimate is sex is because that, you know, with toxic monogamy, whenever wrong one, toxic masculinity, whenever we are young, we don't get to understand what it is besides us just having sex. And that's how a lot of guys show, I can't think of the word I want to use, not feelings. But some
it's a parallel thing to that. Men, I feel like that's when men are the most vulnerable, is when they're having sex. That's really the only time.
Yeah. So, because, you know, I like to bring everything back to me. I was thinking back to like, well, yeah, I'm watching shit like that. I'm like, ooh, what? Sherry would really relate to this. Now I asked to think about how I would relate to this shit. I bring it back to me. And I was like, ooh, I could really see how such and such really could be like, all you want to do is have sex. Like, you just, like, am I just here to be fucking you? I was like, nah, nigga, we've been in this 2-3 years. But it's been multiple people I heard that from, like, oh, you think we just fucking every day? I'm like, we're not fucking every day, nigga. I don't see you every day, but.
So they made it clear something was missing.
So I mean, but I'm like, to me, I get it how, like, you know, it could be like, that's how I'm showing you my affection. That's how I'm showing my intimacy or whatever, is because I got this. But watching that video really has me thinking about it a little more deeper. When I go to therapy next week, I might bring that up. One thing I'm doing with my therapist, I'm reworking on myself. You know,
are you rebranding?
Yeah, from a broke whore to a better whore. But it's like, it is some things I just wonder, like, am I a narcissist? How do I dealing with my abandonment issues and shit like that? I'm just trying to work on myself because I just want to be a better person in general. If you are with me and you get the you get the benefits of me being a better person. I mean, yay, but I just really want to be a better person, and I'm trying to be a better person. Speaking of trying to be a better person, I bought me some floggers, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got me I I have lots of floggers, but this is my first pair of good expensive floggers, right?
Okay.
My first set of like real good floggers, cause the other ones I got, like, they was pretty good, but I got them like for the low. I got a set off Etsy that was like $60 that ended up breaking. Um, I got a set from Daddy's Toy Box. Fuck you, Daddy's Toy Box.
Wait a minute. What the fuck?
Oh, sorry. So look, when I went to, not this last clitoris, but I think the one before it, I bought these finger floggers. They was real nice. They feel good. They got a nice little swing to it, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the I don't know what to call it, the little loop thing, whatever, broke. And it wasn't like I'm just wilding out on my partner just beating the shot or something like that. No, I'm just practicing, trying to get better, and it broke. And I had it like maybe a week, so I'm like, oh well, hey, I just got these from you like last week. Is there something we can do to repair it or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
And they was like, yeah, we'll like reach out to the guy. I'm like, okay, cool beans. They reach out to the person that made them. So I reached back out to him like a week later. Like, hey, has he said anything? I ain't heard nothing from him. I done seen old boy like 2-3 times. Nothing from him.
Mm.
So
Okay.
I might have spent maybe like 40 or $60, but it's the principle. This principle, like, yo, this broke. I just got these from you.
It's bad customer service. I get it. I hear you.
But I do have a friend in Maryland that said if he could fix them, I just need to stop being lazy and ship him up there to Maryland and get him to fix it and stuff. But I got these from off the internet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so they're in Louisiana. So I bought them on like Monday, and they were supposed to make it to me by Friday, but UPS lost the box. So they emailed me like, "Hey, the package got lost or whatever. We're gonna send you another one out." I was like, "Oh, all right, cool, man." So I went there, waited. I got them. Oh, they're incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Have a nice sturdy feel. They So not only did they resend me like a new set, they also gave me like $50 off my next thing I'm gonna buy from them, and so I'm gonna buy something else from them sooner or later. But yeah, just a little customer service, dog. Like,
yeah,
look out for the people. This week icebreaker is extremely selfish. It's about me. I don't understand why I can't have sex with new people. As a polyamorous person, it low key kind of sucks. Like, my partner's getting it in with her partners, and I can't get a new I can't have sex with no one new, and it's annoying me.
Well, okay. Talk me through it, because when you initially said it, and to today, I'm still confused. So, do you like? Is it like are you just more comfortable with people you already have like an established rapport with, or do you like?
Honest, I don't know, and
Like, is it too hard to kind of get to get to know somebody and then discuss kink and boundaries and likes and do's and don'ts?
no. I have no problem doing that. Like, okay, so one, play party bodies don't count, right?
Okay.
So at play party, like, I done had sex at karaoke last year. I told you I started the orgy, so technically I had sex with like 3 new people, right? But it's a play party, they don't count.
Okay.
So like I'm dating one person, right? but she has 4 partners, and I really get in if I fit in. And it's like, I remember one day we was joking, and she's like, fuck me. I'm like, oh, I'm trying to, dog, but no, schedule trying to get around to it. Oh, Shay, wait, for real? I'm like, yeah. I was like, oh, I wasn't putting that off. But I noticed I don't really flirt in the like having sex kind of way. That might be my problem. Because, let's say you texting this dude, oh, I'm about to get in the shower. Without me, or
I hate that.
Whatever shit it is,
shit.
or whatever. I'm like, but I don't do that. I don't do the without me Texas, or I don't be doing like. So it may be like I'm not getting the thing off, or I'm running into people that want to be celibate all the time. That's low-key annoying. Cause with one person that said they want to be celibate for a hot second, I understand why they're doing it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, I understand, I get it. Then it sounds mad selfish, but you could at least let me.
Shut up.
I seen you do all these things, but now all of a sudden, like, all right, cool beans. I understand why you want to do the things you want to do, but a part of me is still like, I really want to put my dick back in your mouth, but I understand. It's a thing.
It
sounds horrible.
Wild as fuck.
It sounds horrible and wild as fuck, but it's a thing, and if you let her put her mouth on you, you be like, "Oh shit, TJ, you're right. This is a thing."
Wow. Okay, so is it that it just hasn't been working out with new people? Like it's just not progressing?
Yeah, I think
and it's just not taking off, or is it like a you don't have a desire to?
Could be a little bit of that too. But like the people that I really like, because like, most people, because I still do the apps or whatever. Mm-hmm. And some people on the apps like, I don't really feel like, you only get like maybe a week or two. I'm like, okay, then it gets boring. Mm-hmm. But the people that's held my attention, I don't know. I don't know why I can't do the thing. And it's not like I don't mind. I don't mind doing it with my partner or whatever like that. It's nothing like that. It's just like, want something new every once in a while. Mm-hmm. This is supposed to be one of the advantages of being polyamorous. You can, oh man,
you can explore. I hear you.
That new shit. That new.
All right. Well, that is interesting. I don't even know. Like, I don't know.
If you want to feel bad for me and put your mouth on me, inbox me and we can work something out.
Hit them up, ladies.
I'm shooting everywhere, dog. You
should.
Somebody gonna say yeah. Shooting everything.
Oh my god.
I'm shooting everything. But what is a generational curse you trying to break?
Okay. So it was something that I had seen online. It was a conversation that happened online, and it really, really got me thinking, like, we culturally as Black people, and then particularly our generation, mm-hmm. like, our parents was so unserious with the bullshit that they just instituted in the house. Like, as a kid, I was raised by a single mom. She had 3 girls. Mm-hmm. We had to do shit. Like, we was not allowed to open more than 1 box of cereal at a time. I don't know why the math was like, if you open more than 1 box, you're going to eat this. Right, because even still, you can only eat 1 bowl at a time. So the cereal is going to leave at the same rate. But it was just aesthetically, we could not open more than 1 box of cereal at the same time.
Okay, but it was all girls. I understand if it's all boys, because the way my son inhales a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like Like,
okay, so
I can understand. But I mean, like, 3 girls, I don't know.
But what's the difference if you let him be him? Because, you know, kids, you know, they growing the appetite, it be all over the place. Like, my daughter's in that stage right now. Like, it's feast or famine. I have seen her go a whole day and maybe eat like a couple of crackers. And then there's other days where I can't keep her ass out the kitchen. It's just a part of.
So y'all start doing that at puberty.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be about to pass out.
But we be content. Cause some days you just don't.
That part of your head smashes on the floor because you ain't ate or drink anything all day.
Anyway.
I know for me, one of the generation curses I'm breaking is because like I let my son eat whenever he wants to eat. Mm-hmm. Because first like, no, get out the refrigerator. You just got it. Right? You always in the refrigerator. So then I don't really the Ritalin made sure I didn't eat no more after that.
Yeah. And same. Like I personally, like me and my partner, because we live together and we're raising our kids together, we don't have designated meal times. Like sometimes you just want to set a snack, or sometimes it'll be like, damn, it's 2:00. We haven't eaten anything today. And we'll hook something up. If we do that, I'm not going to force my kid to eat on a schedule.
No. Oh, and I always have McDonald's money. I don't always have Five Guys money though. But right. McDonald's money I do have.
Always. I keep dollars in the car. I taught my daughter about this recently. I have a system in my car. It's called Fry Dollars, because there's some days where I'm just running around and I just want to grab a little snack. So whenever I'm using cash, if it's a 5 or a single, I keep it and it gets tucked into the car. So that way when I'm feeling snackish and I want an ice cream cone or a fry or something like that, it's just right there.
Oh, that's dope. Fry Dollars.
Fry Dollars, yeah.
I like that. We should go to Onyx, but leave your Fry Dollars to the side.
No, that's different. Yeah, no. That's different.
All right, ooh, I got a $5, baby. Go ahead.
I'm also like bringing back my mama. She was like, if we made friends in school or in the neighborhood or whatever and we wanted to hang out, my mama was very much like, I don't know that girl. I don't know her mama. You can't go over there. She can't come over here. Like, it would be like that.
I can't understand that.
But how, if you don't ever leave the house or you don't pick up the phone, how are you going to get to know?
Yeah.
So I'm that type. Like when my daughter wants to hang out with friends and there's this boy that she likes right now, they're dating, boyfriend, girl, whatever you want to call it. Cute. But I'm like, okay, y'all want to hang out, I will take you. I need his or her mama's phone number, and I'm like, I'm gonna be there the whole time.
No, that's understandable, because I do the same thing with my son and his Roblox friends or his Fortnite friends. If you don't know that nigga in real life, y'all can't be online friends.
Yeah, because you don't ever know.
Yeah, you never know. So I had a friend whose son, it got in contact with a predator or whatever, and it was through like the through Fortnite or whatever,
through gaming.
Yeah, so I'm like, I did all this stuff, whatever, too. Like no protect as much as I can on my end, but I know one of my things is, if you don't know that, if you don't know them in real life, then no, you can't be friends on Fortnite. I promise the sex is coming.
We're going to talk about nasty stuff.
It's coming. I promise it's coming. But we haven't talked in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
A week or two. Yeah. Because we're potting. Because this whole TJ thing, that would have been the whole phone call.
Absolutely.
And I was like, I can't do the things. I don't know why. All right. So this is your show. This is your show. This is all you.
All right.
We can start however you want to start it.
Okay. Well, I feel like we fucked around enough. Okay, so one of the lifestyle group chats that I'm in, of course, you know, send some send some pics, flirt. We hang out socially. The creators of the group, they host play parties and theme nights and all kinds of stuff like that. It's really, really dope. But we also have like a lot of conversation because there's a very wide spectrum of people
like
who have been in it. Yeah, like real conversations.
I need to join this group and get out the what I'm in.
Like, it's cool, it's dope because there's people who have been in it.
Yeah.
And, you know, are seasoned and have multiple partners and have tried different dynamics and different scenes and stuff like that. And then there's people who are brand new. And then there's the people who are just trying to see if it's for them.
This is what I'm in. All they do is send pictures, and then they do the little meme games. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
We do those too. I like those.
If someone don't talk about something, I mean, but we did talk about some real shit the other day though, and they trying to plan this group skating thing, which I'm down for. Mm-hmm. I'm like, ooh, cause I want to go skating so bad, but none of y'all niggas I know skate. I don't know if I asked you, but I asked all my friends like, ooh, you know how to skate? You know how to skate? No, I don't know how to skate. Like, what the fuck were y'all doing when y'all 13? What was you doing? What was you doing at Lockwood? Out there been fast, huh?
I'm not okay, so I don't mind the skating scene. I'm not the best skater. Once I get over my fear of falling, like I gotta fall, and then I'm having fun. Because once you get over the fear of falling, it's easier to let go and have fun. Before that, you just preoccupied with don't fall.
I've never worried about not falling.
Well, okay.
But then again, I've always been clumsy and the nerdy kid, so I never really worry about that shit.
Okay.
But I want to go skating again. But anyway, I digress. Back to your group.
Okay.
Your group sounds cool.
So it's dope. Love the group. Shout out to Playtime's Over. So with that in mind, I thought about this podcast, this show, for the people who do watch and, you know, our friends and stuff. There's still that same wide spectrum of people who know exactly what we're talking about when we reference a certain kink or toy or whatever. And then there are people who straight up do not know. That comes up in the chat a lot. Like, we'll have this game, like when new members get added, it's called Hot Seat. And for anywhere between 3 to 6 minutes, everybody in the group just fires off like rapid fire questions to this person to get to know different things about them. It could be funny things. It can be lifestyle things. It could be personal, like whatever. And there's plenty of times where they're just like, I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that before. Or if you reference like, what's your dynamic, like male, female, or male, or female, male, female, or whatever. And they're just like, and you know how it shows up, MMF, FMF, whatever. And they're like, I don't know what that is.
They don't understand the order.
They don't. No. A lot of the lingo, the terminology and stuff is new. So, with that in mind, I was thinking about, like, especially last show when
Hito?
Yeah, when Hito was here.
Hey, Hito.
Like, there was some, shout out to you. Like, I was like, maybe there's some things that are being discussed that we're just not taking the time to give a quick explanation before we go into it. So today, since we primarily talk about kink and freaky things, we're going to start with the basics. When we are talking about kinks, Webster Dictionary, a kink is a nonconformist interest in a sexual activity, meaning sex or sexual activities or just sexy activities that are outside of the norm, what we call vanilla.
Okay. And let me tell y'all the difference between a fetish and a kink real fast. Most easiest way to say it is a fetish is something you need to come. A kink is something you don't need to come, but it'll be dope if it happens. So, for example, I don't have any real fetishes except maybe black women, but that's a subject for later. It might be for later because I don't know if I'm fetishizing black women, but I'm really not attracting anybody else. So is it like really a fetish?
See, okay, so then my question is, as a black man, can you fetishize black women when we are of the same class?
Right. I'm like, no, that's who I want to be with. I want the big forehead, the big lips, all these thighs. I want all of that. I want the nappy hair.
Not too much though, because where do you get this big forehead? Like, why was that the first thing you named off?
How many people have you seen me with? The forehead wasn't big. You think about that. I'm gonna push.
Wait a minute.
You think about that. I'm gonna keep going. Oh shit.
Okay.
My bad. So like, I just need a black woman there. I don't know if that is a fetishizing. We should find. I'm see if I find somebody, and we'll talk about that later. But my kinks are all over the place.
Right.
Like I have a group sex kink. It's not something that's needed, but shit is lit.
But it's exciting.
It's fun. I can't think of too many times. Well, there are like 2 or 3 times that it wasn't fun, but for the most part,
right.
Group sex is always fun. Spanking is always fun. Edging, whatever, is like always fun. So there are some things.
There are some, and then there are some that are a little more
out there,
niche, because we don't judge. But there are certain kinks like age play. That's not my bag, but age play is essentially where it could be 2 people same age or whatever, but it's a role play where one is significantly playing.
They're playing like they're too, well, not.
But playing underage.
It's something like the underage. I have a friend. I have a friend that's a little. We should bring her in one Saturday. That'll be real life. She's in her 30s, right? Mm-hmm. But when her little pop up, her little's like 4 or 5. Mm-hmm. Her little's cool as shit. That's my nigga. I fuck with her. Mm-hmm. But it's something, because like I don't think she do dark little, because there's some people that do little play, and little play. When we say little, what we mean is younger, childlike. They act childlike. Yeah. But they're really not. But
they're grown adults.
Childlike. And so pretty much when they're doing little play, they have like a little stuffy. They have a coloring book. Her aftercare is like a juice box and fruit snacks. Mm-hmm. It's like a little kid, but there are some people that do like dark age play, and that's where I draw the line. I draw the line at that one, because that seems kind of weird to me. Not judging you, I'm just not finna be there when you're doing a thing. Is like you're doing the age play, but it's like the daddy little girl thing. Mm-hmm. Like that kind of weirds me out a little bit. I mean, you have fun. I'm not finna sit here and be like, don't do it, because I know that you are of age, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Another kink that I'm just not fucking with is needle play, anything with blood. Like that's a hard limit for me.
With my partners, like my established cemented partners, I could get into it. We haven't branched into it yet, but that's really, really funny, because I was thinking about it last night.
Really?
I was.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking, I know they would both say yes if I asked. But I was thinking like, okay, well, how do you bring up that discussion? And then in what way do I want to express it? You know what I mean? Because you know like how little kids, like they'll kind of prick their finger and then touch them together. Like, you know what I mean? But I want it to be a little more, because my love language is obsession. And I feel like I'm at the point where I want to take my obsessions with my partners a little bit brothers now? Further. Like,
yo, I'm calling that nigga like,
I do, but then it's like, well, how do you make it sexy though? So that's what I was thinking about.
Put your titties out.
I was thinking about last night. No, shut up, TJ. You are.
No, put your
I can't
out.
stand you.
And then stab yourself. And then y'all like this.
You really getting your life. Anyway, this is what it's like talking on the phone with him too. Like this is.
Oh shit.
Anyway, Okay, so you said needle play.
Yes, needle play.
I don't like scat or golden shower, like anything of that, any type of excrement, body fluids other than the sexy ones. I'm not touching.
I'm trying to see
it.
if I can tell this story. I'll tell you now. I'm not gonna do the because you gonna figure out who it is and your eyes gonna light up. You're like, what? I'm like, yeah, no, that's crazy, ain't it?
Oh man.
Okay. But yeah. And another thing I'm not cool with is Queen of Spades. And a Queen of Spades is a white woman that says she only have sex with black men and she fetishizes black men. Now, ironically, some of these white women are married to white men and they do cucking. So the white dude is standing in the corner and and they have a black guy fucking their wife.
Yeah.
That might be one of the few things I do judge, and I more or less judge the men that let themselves do that. That is willingly calling themselves a BBC or a this, that, they're like, nah, nigga, that shit's wild. And that shit's wild, and I really don't understand why they want to be fetishized like that. And I think someone might be thinking, oh, well, no, I'm just fucking, like, he let me fuck his wife, and he's standing right there, and I get off on that. And I could understand, like, getting off on the dominance of, I'm fucking your wife and you can't do nothing right there. Especially if the white guy is really cucking and is doing all the submissive things that cucks do. And I can understand getting off on that. But at the same time, you're not finna sit up here and just fetishize me because I'm black. Or like some of them be real wild, like, oh, your dick is not super big. Are you really black?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like that. I remember, like, they have tattoos. They have the little spade tattoos, like, on their neck or something like that. They have little tattoos. And I remember this black woman was at this club. She's like, oh, I'm going to get one of those, too. And this other one was like, why? You already have one. You have your own. Bitch, what? It's like, it's just...
What does that mean, you have your own?
Because the black woman was married to a black man, so the white woman was like, you don't need to call yourself a queen of spades or whatever because you already have a black man. And I was like, nah, I don't see how that works. But then again, this also could be because I'm not attracted to white women unless you're Scarlett Johansson or Rhea Ripley.
Duly noted.
This is this big Australian woman. I'm here for that. Hold on. Okay. She like black men too. Let me go to Florida real fast.
Oh my God.
Okay, those are some of the bad ones. But the fun kinks, some of the fun kinks, like impact play. Impact play is very fun.
But you have to tell them what it is.
Impact play is you getting hit with a flogger, a hand, a paddle, a little rod, whatever. But that's also one where you have to be very careful and mindful of your partner. But we'll talk about that later. Another one of mine is forced orgasms. That's fun. And another one of mine that I really like, but I don't know the name of it, is like, I like directing.
Like you directing a scene?
Yeah, so...
But you're outside the scene.
No. Like,
or as you're in it.
Yeah, as I'm in it. So remember that time, New Year's, and I was like, hey, you do this, you do this. That was me getting in my bag.
Okay.
Well, I was getting there, but then you got sick. Yeah. But I was getting there, and that was like, as like directing. That's part of my thing.
What is it? Okay, I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, I gotta look it up too. Oh, and another one I found is where I'm controlling your pussy. Like
you tell me how to use it?
In a way, yeah. So like you can't fuck this person, but you go fuck him. No, you can't be a slut right now. You have to sit right here and watch. Can't touch nobody. Nobody can touch you. Okay, you can touch somebody, but you can't do whatever. It's like the directing, but it's like turned up a notch. But I'm in a control of your body.
What if you just have control issues?
I should bring this up in therapy, huh? I don't know. Let's see what happens, though.
Well, let's see.
That could be. Turned all my traumas into kinks. Yeah, that might be a thing. I'm not for sure. I might have control issues, and maybe that's why I like doing all these controlling kinks, which I wish I could find a name out for.
They out there. I was looking when I was texting you about it the other day. I was just like going through like a whole list and thinking of like the most common ones that might come up in a lifestyle conversation that have the easiest explanation, because some of them, like the age play, is somebody who's not, even if it's not your kink, if you're not in the lifestyle, you could hear a term like that in the descriptive and immediately sirens is going off in your head, and it's like it's just
or like pet play. Like I can't explain to you why this person wants to walk around like a fucking horse, but dog,
that's what they like. Yeah,
that's what they like. Or puppy play. Oh, it is a munch in Houston. I stumbled across it and I gotta find it again, where they do like pet play meetups, and I want to go because I'm curious.
I would love to spectate.
I'm curious, and I'm not curious in a y'all are being weird way. I'm curious because like I really want to learn more about this. I was in this group doing the panorama, whatever, right? And it was black people all over the country that was kinky, and this one girl, shouts out to Wolfie, is in San Francisco, and she has the tail. She has a little hood that looks like a dog. Like she does puppy play. She's really into it, and it's so many things. I'm like, so when you're doing puppy play, are you like really like into it? So like, I scratch your belly, and you be like, and you like kicking your leg. Like, how far do you take it? And it's just like a curiosity thing. It's not like I really think of all the kinks I've seen, that's one of the coolest kinks. Primal play is also another cool kink. I
like that.
Yeah. I know primal play is a cool thing. Masochism is a cool thing. If you find you a high point masochist, don't let her go. That is wild. Because it comes in with what else can I do to you that you be like what can I do? Can I do this? Can I do? And you just keep like, oh shit, nigga, this is.
Does it okay? And
I might be a sadist too.
Oh, definitely.
Now you sound like my partner. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. No. Stay with it. Stay with it. Because it's like a whole breakthrough moment. Like, you absolutely are. And it's so confirming because we was just talking about your control issues. Like, you absolutely, it's there. Get into that.
Some other terms we can use. Top, bottom. A top is a person that's doing the action to you, that's tying you up, that's hitting you, etc. A bottom, you're the one that's getting hit, been tied up, etc. I'm a switch. That's to me is the best in both worlds. I think maybe in both, me being a top and me being a bottom, I am a slut at both. I'm definitely slutty bottom. I need to, like, it's a group of women I'm trying to get together in the same room, and I'm gonna be a bottom for that night. I'm gonna have a blast, yo. Let me see. What other terms did we miss?
More common ones, and I had them written down at home.
Okay. That's what I can. That's all the ones I can think of off the top of my head. Let me tell you a couple resources. FetLife is a good resource. FetLife is also low key kind of wild. It's a freaky Facebook, but have a lot of terms and a lot of kinks. And if you're curious about a kink, FetLife is the place to get an idea of how to learn about what's your kink or whatever like that.
And you can you don't have to be you when you join. You can use an alias. Your picture doesn't have to be you or whatever. If you're just there using it as a learning tool, you don't have to interact with anybody really. It's just
you can be you.
Because there's so many people who just have the curiosity, but they don't want to be found out.
Yes.
Which is wild to me, because I feel like in lifestyle, the only way you can be discovered by somebody in your regular life is if they are also there.
It's also there. So, but thanks to Horrible Decisions, Hard and Soft podcast, Eventual podcast, stuff like that, like, more vanilla people are finding out about the lifestyle, and I think a lot of them are just curious. And this is a play party coming up. Okay, I'm gonna come to this play party because I want to see what's going to happen. It's up to the promoters of said play parties to make sure to vet those people out. Because let's say you doing a thing and you on the table and you have men are doing a thing to you, right? You enjoy yourself. You get up, you see your boss, and he be, instead of him being like, oh my gosh, that was dope, whatever, he'd be like, ooh, we got to talk on Monday because what you doing is not, up to company standard or whatever. Because in Texas, they can fire you for like whatever. So it is a thing.
But see, and that, regardless of what you saw me doing, you were there.
Yeah, no, I totally I understand where you're coming from. At the but also on the other side, I understand why people who are very professional or who have certain jobs, like, no, I can't be seen doing this because it's gonna mess up my work, like it'll just mess up everything. So I get it. Like I totally understand where you're coming from, but I get it. Y'all should have fun at play parties. Don't be shy.
It's also okay to be shy.
It is also okay to be shy.
It is okay to be
shy. It is okay to be shy. But
when you're feeling brave,
go ahead. Like, do all the things. Do like all the things you want to do. So my tip for this week is go on FetLife. Go to take the test. Look up Sexual Alpha. Take their test. It's more informing than just the other BDSM test that has their percentage and everything like that. It gives a little more detail and stuff like that. Find a munch. If you're in Houston, look up Houston Urban Kinksters. Find a munch. Find a group. Hopefully you find a good group that wants to teach you and do things the right way instead of one of the bad ones.
That just see a fresh opportunity and
that's
use your naivete as a exploit. Like it can be scary.
It can get scary out there. I don't like the groups or the men that take advantage of women like that.
Or women that take advantage of women to please their man.
Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. But you should always hold responsibly. If nothing else, make sure you get tested. Especially if you like are active in the lifestyle. Like I thought I was gonna be this year.
Man, regardless.
Get tested multiple times.
Regardless, if you're active in the lifestyle, if you do soft play with other people and you're only do penetration with your partner, if you use protection with everybody else and then you raw, I don't care what your dynamic is. I don't care how long you've been in the relationship. Get tested. Yes. Everybody should be getting tested regularly, regardless. If you're monogamous,
get tested.
Get tested.
But I can't tell you how many people I know that was monogamous and, oh my gosh,
because they thought they were monogamous. Your partner just wasn't honest with you.
Nah, nigga, you on my side of the street, don't even know it. All right, so remember, look, we good. We did it twice. Subscribe, like comment, share. We don't judge on YouTube. Mm-hmm. We don't judge _podcast on IG.
Yeah.
And you got anything else?
No, I'm gonna say.
Okay. Remember, life is too short to be miserable. If you're not happy, leave. We'll see y'all
or
next
cheat
week.
Back.
Cheat back.
Cheat back and then leave.
Then what the fuck? What's the point of leaving? Just stay there. How did you? No, don't do that, because then you'll be one of those dysfunctional poly couples, and I'm gonna talk about you. No, do that, so I can talk about you. Be one of those dysfunctional ass poly couples.
You stupid.
All right, bye.
Bye.